During lockdown, we've consumed more TV, more YouTube than ever before. We've seen some amazing shows and some interesting content. One such interesting video was the recent upload from Techmoan on Bob, the portable dishwasher. In one of his opening lines, he mentioned caravans, and it made me think, would a dishwasher be useful in the caravan? Well, after watching his video, link in the corner, I decided yes. Yes, of course it would be. And here he is. Here is Bob. We've got a baby blue and white colour. Other colours are available. And I think it looks really cute. Now, of course, this video isn't going to appeal to everyone. I get that. It's not going to be everybody's cup of tea. But there are a group of people who watch my videos who this will appeal to. People who've got seasonal pitches, for example. Those who are in holiday lets. Those of you who spend long periods of time in your caravan or motorhome, this might be up your street. So obviously we're in lockdown and I can't showcase this in the caravan. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to show Bob how it works, give you a brief introduction, and then I'm going to do a second video whilst we're on location, on holiday later this year, and show you how it really works in the context of a caravan. Now, for a quick weekend away, I'm inclined not to bother using this, but we do have some big trips planned, hopefully, later this year. And for those trips, we're going to be away for quite some period of time. And I think this will work quite well. We'll put this in the awning because that's where we eat and that's where we would wash up. So it's going to keep dishes out of the caravan. But if we didn't have an awning, maybe we could put this in the shower, out of the way, and it would be very easy to plumb into the drain of the shower cubicle. So our current dishwasher is 14 years old. It's getting on a bit. The results that it produces at the end are not very good. It doesn't perform particularly well. The constant back chat, the muttering under the breath clearly indicates to us that it just doesn't want to wash dishes anymore. So it's time to replace Chloe with Bob. On a serious note, there are a few areas where Bob will be better than washing up in the caravan. For instance, you won't need to fill an entire washing up bowl to wash just a few dishes. Bob uses a lot less water than washing up by hand, and as you'll soon see, it won't consume water from the alcohol roll or the hot water tank. If you have a dishwasher at home, you'll appreciate that you load up as you go, and then switch on once or twice a day. So keeping the caravan kitchen work surface clear throughout the day is exactly what Bob will be able to do. Now, as I previously mentioned, and to put it in some context, we eat our meals during the summer out in the awning. We occasionally eat the meals in the winter in the awning as well. It depends how cold it really is. But during the summer, you can usually find us in the awning. And that's where Bob will live. And it's highly likely the dishes will never go back into the caravan once we're on site. You see, I cook outside on the Kadak, the dishes will remain on the table in the awning, and they'll go into the dishwasher when we've finished. And that's the whole life cycle of the meal. So they'll likely never go back into the caravan once we're on site, perhaps only when we pack up to go home. Anyway, let's have a quick tour around Bob and show you what's what. Bob comes with a carry bag, one detergent cassette, more on that in a moment, the cradle, a power lead and the waste pipe. Bob can be plumbed into mains water, but it is designed to be portable, so it has its own water tank built in. And as I mentioned, it won't interfere with the fresh water supply in the caravan or motorhome. Let's just have a quick look at the back of the dishwasher. Power is supplied to the rear of the dishwasher via a standard kettle lead. If you opted to plumb Bob into the mains water, this is where the inlet pipe is situated, and to the far right is a Kensington lock socket, so you can secure Bob in place with an optional lock. Waste is released into this pipe, which you connect onto the back and secure it with a Jubilee clip, all supplied with a handy tool as well. We have the pipe clipped into our collapsed bucket, which is more than ample for a couple of wash loads. I think that when we have this running in the awning, however, we'll run the pipe under the awning and outside to the bucket. The pipe, by the way, has a hefty clip to keep it in situ. Now, I mentioned earlier on cassettes, and this is a very clever innovation in the design of Bob. Bob accepts his own cassettes, which contain all the detergents and the rinse aids and the salt, everything that you would need and you would load into an existing dishwasher. The cassettes are very easily to use. You literally take the tabs off and you fit them into the bottom of Bob, like so. If you sign up to the Daan.Tech account and you configure Bob to use Wi-Fi, Bob will even be able to order you replacement cassettes directly from the front of the machine. All very clever, all very user-friendly. And of course, whilst we talk about the screens and the menus, let's have a closer look at the user interface. On screen, you can see how many washes from the cassette are left, the chosen water connection and Wi-Fi status. Pressing left or right cycles the menu through different programs, and you can select the different wash programs with hotter water temperatures, different periods of time, and that also consume more water. Settings and a more in-depth overview of the cassette are also available, along with a drain down program to allow the dishwasher to be emptied before packing up for home. So how easy is it to use? The door is magnetically closed. Simply touch the top to release the door. The tray pulls out and can be configured to cater for whatever your needs are. So the plate rack can come out, the pan racks and the cutlery again can all be moved to maximise the space. Once loaded with dirty dishes, make sure Bob is full of water. I found that when I was topping Bob up with water, keeping the door open made filling it even quicker. Once ready, close the door, choose the program that suits your dishes, and then simply press play. Bob's first message for us is to check that the drain down hose is connected, and indeed our hose is clipped onto our bucket. So let's talk about Bob in the context of us being on holiday. Obviously, being a caravan or a motorhome, we've got fairly specific requirements. So let's go through some technical specs of the machine. So Bob is rated at 1 kilowatt power consumption at 230 volts. It weighs 10 kilograms and its dimensions are 34 centimeters wide by 49 centimeters tall by 49 centimeters deep. Now, a question that you're going to have is this suitable to wash your plastic plates, melamine cups, glasses, all of the cutlery that we have in the caravan, which is lightweight and usually made of plastic? So over the last cassette and a half that we've been using Bob, I've been putting a bowl, a plastic melamine bowl, I've been using plastic glasses, and I've even been putting in some plates as well into the dishwasher to see if it would make any difference. Now, you've probably recognised these. I've done a previous video on this crockery set. So let's start with the bowls. One of these bowls has been washed with by hand. I've been using it every day. I've been washing it up in the sink by hand using just fairy liquid, and the other one has been put in Bob. Now, you tell me if you know which one is which. There's a clue. If you look at the pattern there, that's the one that's been washed by hand. Okay. And this one here has been washed by Bob. Okay. I'm pretty sure you can't tell the difference. This one has gone into every single wash cycle in Bob since we've had it. So that's 30 plus washes that we've been putting into it. And again, you tell me if you can see it. This is the one thing I thought would fail first. I thought it would cloud over. If you've had a dishwasher, you would know that glasses run through the dishwasher constantly, over time cloud up. Well, recently I've not seen a glass do that because I think the advances in the chemicals and the detergents mean that that doesn't usually happen. I do recall back in the 80s, however, when we used to have a dishwasher back at home with mum and dad, the glasses would come out quite grey. But I'm pretty sure you can see, if I can get the camera to focus, I'm pretty sure you can see there is absolutely no clouding there at all in that glass. There's some dry spots which do wipe off. There are some spots there because I thought initially the glass was ruined, and there's some scratches on this one as well, but there is no difference there at all. And the same as the plate. This is one that's been in Bob for 30 plus washes. I ran an entire cassette on the hottest setting with that plate, and that hasn't changed, and I've kept another one as a comparison to see if there's any difference. Melamine is actually categorised as being dishwasher safe. They do stipulate though that some patterns may fade over constant use, and I think, to be fair, that's the usual default notice on anything that goes into a dishwasher. On standard cutlery, crockery and glasses, the results are stunning. Just the same as our household dishwasher, in fact. We use the standard program, which I think works really well. Okay, so it's all rosy there, and there is much more I want to cover off in this video, but I think it would be better in the context of using this whilst we're on holiday, and not on my kitchen table. There are a couple of issues I want to raise, however. Firstly, when you order from Daan.Tech, you may need to pay an import duty because of the infamous Brexit. Daan.Tech will make sure you're aware of this, and will tell you how you can get this tax refunded once Bob has been delivered. Another issue is when we ordered Bob, it came with a set of instructions which were only in French and a European mains lead. I'm not sure if this was a mistake by Daan.Tech, but be aware of that when you order this device. A standard kettle lead, by the way, will suffice. Thankfully, I had one spare. Bob costs £349 and subsequent cassettes cost £29.97 for 4 cassettes. One of these is a deep clean or rock cassette. We worked out that it costs about 33p per wash cycle, which is about 15p more than we pay at home for a household dishwasher. Of course, there's no rinse aid and no salt to add, so it's possibly working out about the same. Now, there's one thing I do want to mention about Bob in this COVID-aware world is the sanitation program that you can have built into it when you order Bob online. The sanitation program will sanitize anything that you put into it, and it doesn't use any water. It's absolutely perfect, in fact, for doing things like phones, glasses, masks, anything like that. And I'm thinking, whilst we're away, this is going to be really useful. So, for example, I could put my car keys in, put my glasses in, put my phone in, close it up, close the door, make sure I choose the right program for this one, otherwise I'm going to end up with a soggy, of course I put my glasses in, haven't I, so I can't read the display, sanitizer, and I'm going to put this on for 60 minutes, there we go. Right, and there we go, that is Bob in its entirety. Now, I'm going to create a second video on Bob because I don't think I can capture what it's really going to be like until we're away in the caravan. So that will be coming out later this summer. However, if you're interested, you can go onto Daan.Tech's website and you can order one now. There is a bit of a waiting list, but you can order one right now. I must say though, really, honestly, the results are just as good, if not better, than our plumbed-in dishwasher here in the kitchen. It really has been a fantastic little device. In fact, Angela has used this one above and beyond the one in our house. Maybe our one in the house is broken, I don't know. But no, it's been absolutely fantastic. If you have any comments or questions, or you're genuinely interested in Bob, put your comments down below in this video and I'll try and answer those later on when we do our follow-up video. But that's it from us for today. Thanks for watching, guys. Please hit the subscribe button, hit the notification icon to be informed when we next do an upload. And until then, many thanks for watching. We'll see you very soon. Take care now, guys. Bye-bye.